Shalom. Shalom, Yesharala. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachach Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham unto the 144,000 as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. All right, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And in this in transit lesson, we're just going to get into how the Lord came for people like me and you. In other words, for the sick. All right, the Lord, He came for those that are sick and those that know that they're sick and looking to be healed. And it's going to be, and it's all going to be shown by your actions, as it says in Matthew the 5th chapter, I think around like 19 verse, around 19, 20 something verse, around that area. You know how it says, they that are whole need not a physician, but they that are sick, and them are the ones that the Lord is coming for, man. The ones that are sick. And what makes us sick? The fact that we sin, the fact that we go off on a day-to-day basis. Because, when you're going through it, man, like sometimes you can be a little bit overzealous, maybe a little bit over-righteous sometimes, forgetting that you're in these bodies and you can only do so goddamn much. Because, we're just through. We're just through. We can only do literally the best that we can here, right? Because no matter what, we're going to go off, right? We could try to offend. We will do our best to offend less through the power of Spirit, how about Shem Shai? But guess what? We're still going to offend, and it sucks, man. That's why Scripture says, man, in a broken and a contrite heart, oh, thou the Lord will not despise. All right, so the Lord, He's not going to despise somebody that feels bad for the things that they do, right, and wants to be changed. The Lord's not going to despise someone like that. If anything, He's going to love someone like that. Like, oh man, you ready for me to come back? Good, right? The Lord wants us to feel bad for what we do. That's why we got to present our bodies as a living sacrifice, man, unto Yahweh Shem Shai, which is our reasonable service, man, giving our lives to Yahweh Shem Shai. Now, of course, you still have liberty within this truth. If you got some hobbies that you like or whatnot, of course you can do them things, just as long as they don't get in the way of the truth type stuff, Yeah, man, the Lord, He came for us, man. He came for us, the ones that's in the faith. Because them are the only ones that's going to get saved on this side. Everybody else, they got to learn it as a second as 9 as 12, right? Everybody else got to learn about death by death by pain. So with us being sick, bro, we're not going to be healed until that physician comes, right? Which is, physician goes into a healer, right? And we're waiting on the ultimate physician, which is Yahweh Shai, to come heal us. The Scripture says He's going to come with healing in His wings. That's what we're looking forward to. That's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on Yahweh Shai to come with that healing in the wings to change us. But the only thing we got to do, we just got to serve the Lord, fear Yahweh Shem Shai, serve Him to the best of your ability, and just, be patient, Though it tarry, wait for it, because when it comes, it shall not tarry. Right? So, even though it seems like it's taking a minute, just continue to wait. Continue to be patient. Continue to suffer, pretty much. You have to. You ain't got much of a choice. It's either that or you fall out, and then what? What shall you do when the Lord shall visit you? What, Sirach 2nd chapter? Woe to them that are faint-hearted. For what shall you do when the Lord shall visit you? Roughly paraphrasing. So yeah, man, just continue to, be patient. Trust in Yahweh Shem Shah, because hey, when the time comes and you've been patient, Lord's gonna be showing He's with His man. And if that's gonna be bring you joy like no other. To know for an absolute fact that the Lord is with you, you're literally standing, walking, you got an angel protecting you, or the Lord will give you spiritual power. To be in the know that the Lord dealing with you 100%, He's messing with you type deal, man, that's a feeling like no other. But right now, we got to deal with demons. Damn, is the Lord dealing with me? I don't know, man. I've been fucking up, man. Been fucking up bad. Trying. And it sucks, bro. Every day it's a constant battle just for your own sanity. That's why, one of the things that Elder Arya Nazi from our camp, he always say, man, hey, the evil is sufficient for one day. So taking it just a day at a time, man, that I think in that, I think if you look in the blue letter, right, when I forgot what scripture was, the scripture that goes to take no thought for tomorrow, I think the title of it says the cure for anxiety, if I'm not mistaken, So, man, just taking it a day at a time, doing the best that you can, presenting up that sacrifice, as much as possible. Just taking it a day at a time. And through time, guess what? You're just going to get better. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do, man. Because, we don't enjoy going off. As servants of Yahweh Shem Shah, we don't enjoy just going off for the fun of it, man. If it was up to us, we wouldn't do it. But for prophecy's sake, to bring the necessity of Yahweh Shah, so Yahweh Shem Shah can serve His mercy side, how merciful He can be. Hell, He put us in these bodies to show how merciful He can be. But only to those that He care about, though. As far as the ones that He doesn't care about, or they gonna get on this side, man, hey, not so much. But for the ones He do care about, hey, that mercy, man. Yeah, He gonna show that mercy. Lord, Scripture goes to how He has cared for His elect. And, what He's doing to His elect right now, or I'm say hopeful elect, is He's building them up for Jacob's trouble. That's why brothers' lives are getting so much harder. Because guess what? It's going to get even harder. Last thing you want to be is honestly comfortable, man. You don't want to be comfortable. Especially not now. Not the time to be uncomfortable. Yeah, man, it's all I really had on my spirit, mainly. Just understand that the Lord, He came for people like us, man. The sick, bro. Not only the sick, but the one that's sick and they're seeking help. They're seeking for the healer, that physician, which is the hopeful elect. They're seeking for Yahweh Shah to come. And their action shows it. Going to camp, making your lessons, studying, watching videos, things that's, towards Yahweh Shem Shah. But anyways, Lord willing, I was edified. I'm in it all by saying Ka Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Red Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yasharallah.